Hey there, Fletch from All Things Overlanding here. On today's video, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a longer term sort of thoughts and review of the Lifedoo fold flat fire pit. They call it the Floy fire. This is kind of the most recent iteration as of the making of this video. They made another one that I had before that was okay, but it kind of had like some matte black stuff on it that flaked off, and it had some weird things with it. But the cool thing is they listened to me, they listened to other people that were giving them feedback, and they made changes. And so this is the new iteration of that. And I've had it for a few months now, and I've been using it quite a bit. And so I just wanted to kind of, again, run you back through it, talk a little bit more about it, show you how it's holding up, and give you sort of my honest feedback on it. All Things Overlanding is brought to you by some fantastic companies. You should definitely check out the description and click through their links to see all the awesome stuff they offer. Companies like Red Arc for all your overlanding power management needs. Last US Bag, tons of amazing quality overlanding bags. Rugged Bound Supply Company, rooftop tents, awnings, roof racks, and more. And Northology Overland, guided overlanding trips and a free overlanding magazine. Alright, so as I mentioned, this is the Lifedoo Floy fire pit. Basically, it's made up of these couple of ends that are flat, and then these two sides which slide into the channels to make the fire pit. And then last, there is sort of an ash catcher that's underneath. So that's the bulk of it. It's basically like 5 pieces, which is kind of awesome. Now, it does come with a bag, which is really nice, and it comes with a grill cover, which actually we're going to use. So my 8-year-old and I are camping tonight. We wanted to travel really light, so we just brought this fire pit and the grill because we're going to cook some soup, maybe some ramen for dinner. So we wanted to use the fire. We didn't want to bring propane and stove and all that stuff, so we just packed really light. Now again, I've used this thing multiple times now at this point. Here's kind of what I'm noticing about it and my feedback. So you can tell, I mean, it's stainless steel, so that's pretty typical for stainless steel to have sort of the discoloration that you see there. You know, some people even argue that kind of makes it look nicer, cooler. It doesn't, it's fine with me. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't necessarily make it more beautiful to me, but it also doesn't hurt it in any way as far as I'm concerned. You will notice, maybe if you can see it there is just the slightest bit of bowing in the middle, and it kind of happens on both sides. I think it's just from the extreme heat, from the heat of the fire, heating it up, and then when it cools down, I think it may, flex a little bit. Has not impacted the way that the thing goes together or anything like that. It hasn't given me any trouble, so I'm not really worried about that, especially now that I've used it multiple times. I have compared this fire pit to my Campfire Defender fire pit before, and I also did a review where I compared the Campfire Defender to a Wolf and Grizzly, which I'll put a tag to up here in the corner. But I will say that I think this is becoming my favorite fire pit now. Like, it's so simple to set up. It's so easy. It folds completely flat. It is a little bit on the heavy side because it's stainless steel, but that's why it's lasting so well. And standing up, my Campfire Defender has a mesh screen, and it actually has multiple tears in it, which is kind of concerning me. And then the Wolf and Grizzly is fine, but it's really small and it's really low to the ground. So this is like, you could have a regular fire in this fire pit, which I like, or you could cook on this fire pit. And again, it folds flat, it cools really quickly, and it's just all in all a really nice little folding fire pit. And for the money too, it's actually fairly budget friendly. Like, I think it's about $90. But compared to a lot of those options out there, like again, the Campfire Defender, I really, really like that fire pit, but with the screens, I went through about probably 15 or so fires, and I have multiple tears in my screen. Those things cost like $30. So, 3 screens, and you've spent the money that you would have spent on a Lifedoo stainless steel one. So anyways, I just wanted to kind of show you guys that. I wanted to show you the little bit of bowing. That's really the only negative side effect that I've had on this thing. But otherwise, really, really liking it. Really enjoying cooking on it. Really like the size of it, really like how easy it is to set up. So again, if you're looking at this fire pit, I definitely recommend it. I'll put a link in the description below. If you have any questions about it, if you want me to test anything or tell you anything about it, just let me know as well. Again, I'll put a tag up here in the top right corner to my earlier review where I really went through the features. This video wasn't supposed to be a feature review as much as just sort of a long-term update. So again, I hope that that's helpful for you. I hope if you're looking at this fire pit, it gives you the info you need to decide on a purchase. But yeah, hit me up if you have any questions, and I'm happy to answer them. Otherwise, in the description below, as always, are links to my other social channels, Facebook, Instagram, podcast, Patreon page. So I'd love to have you in all those groups. Definitely go check those out. So until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Post up in the comments. Let me know what you want to know.